Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of
Under the Bed. I'm Arlie, and this is Ashley. Or is it?
Just kidding, it's Ashley, and today we're going to be talking about a more well-known game. This is probably a game you've heard of, or at least even played. I know we have played this game, which makes this episode a little special. Today we are talking about Ouija boards.
So there were two creators of the board. At first it was just a homemade board. And then someone named Helen Peters was playing the board and asked the board what it wanted to be named. The board ended up choosing the Ouija board. And Helen asked, "Why the Ouija board?" And the board responded with, "Because it means good luck." So then the Ouija board ended up getting sold to someone named William Fold. William Fold ended up playing the game, and the board told him to build a second factory, which he ended up doing. When he built the second factory, he was on the roof trying to put a flag up, and he ended up falling, dying to all of his injuries. While he was on his deathbed, he told his family to not sell the Ouija board, and they listened until 39 years later. William's family did end up selling it to the Parker brothers in 1966. In 1967, the Ouija board was one of the only games to outsell the Monopoly game. Fast forward to now, the Ouija board is now sold by Hasbro. Now you're probably wondering, how did this game get into business? So I read on CNN that Helen Peters went to the patent office and was asking if she could get the game patented. Everyone said no, but she got lucky and she talked to the chief of the patent office. He was like, "Okay, so I don't know you, you don't know me, and you don't know my name. So have the board spell out my name correctly, and I'll patent the game for you." So she pulled it out, she was playing on the board, and the board ended up spelling his name correctly. So that's how the game got patented. Now the rules to this game are pretty simple. You get an Ouija board, you circle around the board a few times asking, "Is there anyone there that wants to play?" Eventually it'll lead up to yes, or no one's going to want to play and no one will answer. Once you get a yes, you're going to want to ask as many questions as you want to ask, and there's an alphabet on the board and it'll spell each thing out for you. Once you're done with the game, all you want to do is say goodbye, and you also want to remember to not take your fingers off of the pendulum.
So yes, this game is pretty simple. You just want to remember to ask, the first question you want to ask is, do you want to play with me? Because oftentimes an entity will be there, but they won't want to play. They just want you to know that they're there. So you ask, do you want to play a game? Do you want to play with me? And then the game starts. So the game is pretty simple on how to play it, and it was pretty simple for us, and that's why we ended up playing it very young. So I think we played with an Ouija board at probably 12, 11.
Yeah.
It was probably the first times we played with it, but I was always way too scared to play with the boards. So I always just kind of sat and just kind of watched Arlie and her friends play. And it was really scary even for me, so I don't even, how was it?
So yeah, we were about in 7th grade, and we just had the board. We brought it to my room because we were just like, hey, this seems really fun. And I like the adrenaline, or I just find it really interesting. So I was just like, yeah, I'm down to play. That seems so cool. And as we were playing the game, we were asking a lot of questions about the afterlife and things about just our personal beliefs. And eventually our last question was, when is the world going to end? This was the part that freaked both me and Ashley out.
Yeah, we still remember it.
Yeah.
To this day, we still remember it, and it's been years.
It has been a long time, and we remember it so vividly. I just remember it just started saying end of world 2028, 2028, 2028, and started going super fast around the board. Just
it was very chaotic, and it was very rapid happening. And at the ripe age of 11, this was very scary for us. I think my heart sank for the whole day just because of that.
Yeah, another experience I had was in this birthday party at one of my friend's house, and it was just a group of friends. We were at a table in the basement. It was like, hey, let's play this game. So in the basement, there were like, it was kind of like a bar area. And there was like glass cups everywhere. But while we were playing, we ended up talking to this guy that I believe his name was David, and he was not the friendliest spirit. And he said that he did not have good intentions towards us. As we were talking with David, one of the glasses ended up shattering. And we all kind of freaked out because we were like, whoa. And we said goodbye so quick because we were like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And it was so freaky. And, okay, I ended up playing again while everyone was doing their own thing. And I was playing alone. This is what made me really believe in spirits, because I know I wasn't moving it. And it started spelling out evil over and over again. And then as my fingers were on the pendulum, it started moving towards my friend, and I was just like, why? Like, I had to move around the whole table following it, because it was just like pointing at my friend, and it was telling me that she had an evil like entity attached to her. But yeah, that was...
It wasn't me, right?
No, it wasn't you. It was not you. Yeah, it was really scary. I was just like, whoa, like, this is insane. But yeah, it was an interesting experience, but it was also scary.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying. That's why I never played it.
Yeah.
But along with our experiences that we've had, or mainly Arlie's, there have been tons and tons of other people who have played this game, because it's very easy to play and very easy to do. You can buy one at the store, you can buy one at Target. There's a Target everywhere. One experience that I saw on TikTok was very scary, and it kind of stuck out to me, so I'm going to share with you. So it came from this TikTok user, and it was a story about a 16-year-old girl. So this girl had suspected her boyfriend of cheating on her. So she decided to ask in a Ouija board, because the Ouija board would know more than her. So she started asking the Ouija board. She said, like, she just asked questions. She said, is my boyfriend cheating on me? Yes. Okay. What's her name? What's her phone number? Because the Ouija board has numbers on the bottom. It has, and like 1 through 20, I think. And, or 1 through 10.
Yeah, I think it's just like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like how it is on a keyboard.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the girl starts asking the Ouija board questions. She asks, is my boyfriend cheating on me? And it goes straight to yes. Okay, so now the girl is like devastated, and she decides to ask what's her name and what's her phone number, because the Ouija board has numbers on the bottom. So she ends up getting a name and a phone number. She says goodbye and ends up calling said number. When she calls the number, an old man picks up. So she just says, hey, can I speak to, this girl? I need to talk to her. And the man was frightened. He wasn't frightened. He was just like baffled at the fact that someone wanted to talk to this girl. And he was like, yeah, like she lives here, but who is it? Like, why do you want to talk to her? And the girl was just saying, oh, I'm a friend. I just want to talk to her. Like, we haven't hung out in a while. I just want to talk to her. And the guy says, yes, this girl lives here, but she's 2 years old. She's not old enough to have friends. Like, who are you? And the girl just quickly apologizes, and she hangs up, and she says, sorry, like, wrong number, and hangs up. She ends up confronting the Ouija board and saying, why did you lie to me? Who is this girl, this random little girl? Like, who is my boyfriend cheating on me with? And the Ouija board ends up telling her that this girl is someone that this demon wants to kill. Like, this girl is in danger, basically, which was terrifying for her to hear. And she was like, why? Things like that, normal questions that you would ask. So yeah, she asked the Ouija board, what's gonna happen? This girl is gonna die somehow. She didn't totally believe it, but she just kind of went on with her day. The next day, she just had a really bad gut feeling, so she ended up calling the number again and asked for the same girl to the same old man. The old man, this time, however, reacted very, very angry. He was very upset. he was just yelling, this is so disrespectful. How could you say this? How could you call us right now? The girl died this morning. The little girl died this morning, which was terrifying. And obviously the 16-year-old kind of realized that she was too late. She should have trusted the Ouija board. Things like that. So that story really stuck out to me, because these demons that you can communicate with are very powerful. Like, they can do a lot of things, especially like kill people.
Yeah.
So
it's really important to respect them, because if you disrespect them, you're at risk in so many ways, and it's like really terrifying.
After hearing our experiences and someone else's experience, what do you guys think? Do you have your own experiences? Make sure to comment them down below, because I really want to read what you guys have to say about this game, because it's so interesting to me.
And if you guys do end up commenting your own experience, maybe we'll include it in the next video.
We can talk about what we think, or just kind of talk about how crazy your experience was. But anyway, that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to JHS Creative Communications. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget,
Don't look under your bed tonight.